Okay. It's not broken yet. I never know if I should trust the system when I come home. Uh, okay, cool. Sweet. Let's submit my taxes here. 302 times. GG's. I say that to myself. Okay, we got that in. Ads are starting in about a minute. I apologize for those. Go ahead and make sure that all posts. Okay. Nikita, congrats on grabbing first. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Let's go move that there. And we should be good to go ahead and start. So, today we're just going to kind of do some little tasks here and there. I need pants. I need a lot of things. I have materials to make pants. I don't know why I haven't yet, but we have a lot of things we need to do over there with the villagers. We're going to build a villager breeder today. And then I'd also like to build maybe, or at least gather the resources for an iron farm. I'm going to try to make it as easy as I can on myself to make the next episode. I've been really struggling to get back into the groove of things, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today, probably, but I want to make it as easy as I can. Let's get over there and see what I even left myself with. Also, thank you for spending your taxes 77 times. GG's, Nikita. Hope you're doing well, and I apologize for the ads, everybody. I know those suck. I do apologize. We are going to be playing the Forever World today. I've got a lot of things I need to be doing. It's the first stream since I've been gone, which was like, I think I left June 30th, I want to say. So it was a while ago. It's been a bit. Um, so, some of that was my fault. Some of that was just the fact that I was gone. Other parts of it were just I was being a little lazy. And some of it was just other issues that I have no control over, like getting sick. I'm technically still sick right now, I guess. I have meds. I have a lot of meds. Oh my goodness. I went to the doctor's yesterday, to get some medications because I took a shower yesterday and I was trying to clear out my sinuses, and I did. I did clear them out pretty good, but there was still more. It was just like packed in there, and it was all sorts of fun colors that you don't usually want your sinuses to be. So I went and got some medications for that. I'm over whatever I had. Like, I'm not running a fever anymore, and I'm not really coughing, sneezing, or any of that stuff. My sheep are dead. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take this stuff. Um, Little puppy over here killed them all. Great. Um, can I, like, tame you? Do I have bones? I don't have bones. Okay. That's fine. Have we looted that place yet? I don't think we have. Let's go loot the pillager tower really quick. Um so yeah, I'm not sick anymore. I'm glad about that part. I'm I've just been really, really struggling to get back into the swing of things. So uh the big thing right now is just telling myself, hey, yeah, you can still do that. Like, I don't know what happened, but being gone a week has just messed me up. Okay, some smithing templates, sentry. We got arrows. We got a goat horn. I do like that one. Carrots and potatoes. I don't know if I have I should have carrots and potatoes. All of this is kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. We'll leave it here for now. I'll come back for it later, and it'll be like opening it for the first time. Because I'll forget that I opened it the first time. That's probably what happened, honestly. I probably opened it up before. I don't know. I've got plenty of sheep around. Okay, I have nothing to be worried about. Let's just run back up here and get this villager breeder set up. So we need, well, we're going to need 4 beds. We're going to need 4 carpet, 4 trapdoors, a fence, and that's the basic. And then we'll need, I'd like to actually build it with the crop farm attached to it as well at some point. I'd actually like to build multiple of those, ideally. But, I don't know. There's a cat down here. Well, I mean, I need a cat. Oh, that stuff all just despawned right before my eyes. Okay, that's fine. We may have to get the cat. It's a jelly cat. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, right. The other part of things, like, I was supposed to have a video out last week. I had it recorded. I had it, we'll get the cat. Let's go home, get some materials. Who do I have here? What's this one's name? Poppy. Right. Poppy and Nacho. That's right. I remember now. So let's go get the materials. We'll come back. We'll build the thing. And then, while we're doing that, we'll talk. So I had a video made last week. I made it before I left. And the day it was supposed to come out, I just decided I wasn't going to have it come out anymore. Just straight up privated it, unscheduled it, and it still exists. It just, you guys aren't going to see it. I don't know why. I just decided that day I really hated it, and I've hated it since then. So there's that. And then also, I just haven't been able to log on. I haven't been able to get myself to do anything, really. Yesterday night was the first day I actually started anything. I got to start working on Omnia stuff, which is nice. And then today I worked some more on Omnia. And I told myself I really have a lot of big dreams. I have a lot of plans for the future. If I actually want anything to happen in my life, I gotta actually do stuff. And I can't just sit around and mope. So I told myself I was going to stream regardless of what I thought today. And that worked, I guess. I bullied myself into streaming today, which I was going to stream. I wanted to stream. I've wanted to make videos. I wanted to stream. I've wanted to do all that stuff. It's just, there's that mental block of starting. And I didn't realize just how bad that mental block was going to be coming back. Because I've been doing this nonstop, really, for 5 years. So it was really unnerving having to try to get myself to start again. Because I was expecting it to be a lot easier to start again. Do I have fish? I have fish there, I have fish here. Okay, that should be enough fish. We needed other things. We got glass. We have a few trapdoors there. Do I have any trapdoors in here? Don't. Okay. I don't have any here either. Okay. Let's just make the materials we need. I know enough of this. I should be okay. So what we need is we need some spruce. Okay, we need some of this. And then we're gonna need carpet. I think I can use moss carpet as well, so we're just going to use pale moss carpet for sake of ease here. We need a fence, which I should have one. I do. And then we need beds, which I don't think... Okay, I do have wool. Okay. We need 4 beds. Okay. Drop the wool. That only really helped me with one thing. Let's what else can we toss around here? I've got stuff. Wood can go back. And then that wood can go back. Let me pick up all this. MXXXVI, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for submitting your taxes. Okay. We should be good. We need to sleep. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go tame that cat before I forget. Oh, we need to tame the dog too. I have bones. We shouldn't need any more than 14. We'll go with that. Come down. Come down. Yes. Yes, Poppy, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. There we go. So today's been pretty interesting. So I was going to try to get myself to start recording the next Forever World video. I've decided I'm going to change up some things. And I was going to make the episodes a little bit more progress heavy. Because right now it's kind of slow. Which there's nothing wrong inherently with slow. There are some things that are inherently wrong with slow. But there's a lot of okay enough things too, you know. It's just I feel like I'm slow on the wrong parts now. And we have a huge volcano behind us that needs built. And I'm not getting that done. I started it, but I haven't really touched it since we started it. Same thing on the forge. We started it. Haven't really touched it since then. Same thing with the build underneath the ground, the little town thing that I've been building down there. I started it. I haven't really worked on it consistently. So I've been trying to get a lot of the big hang-ups out of the way. And that means breaking like all of my rules, like starting villagers, getting mending, getting a lot of automatic farms because we need them in order to build the volcano, you know, a lot of other things like that. And I feel weird about it. But also like I feel pretty good about it too. I think that there's 2 wolves up here. I'm not entirely certain. But that's part of it. I have just such a big episode in mind that I'm a little overly anxious about it probably. Oh, you jumped down. Why'd you jump down? Just like a real cat. No. Little turd. Where'd you go? What the heck? Okay, I'm just chasing you. We're not even doing this. Where are you? You are hungry. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got the cat. Okay. Sweet. We needed that. I don't remember why we needed the cat. You know what? We do need cats. We need them for creeper farms eventually. Because I will need, at some point in time, a firework factory or whatever we're calling it. I'm also going to tame you. Yeah, you're not annoying. Okay. There's a few wolves that are just so annoying, and there's a huge temptation to kill them. So, all right, let's try to get this built. So I believe it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I forgot we need slabs. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Do some of that. Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Swifty. I appreciate it. Enjoy the Lego SpongeBob set. Okay. Now we need fence. The fence goes right there. And then you do the beds all around. Like so. And then you do... Let's see. That? I think. Pretty sure. And then we just put the villagers up here. And we should be good. Okay. One thing I didn't think about is the fact that we do need to cover these guys up in case of a lightning storm. But it's alright. I have a infinite supply of villagers already down there. It's a 5-minute job to go take them from down there up here. So if they turn to witches, it's whatever. One down, one to go. Talking about the Oinker Pup. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm glad at least people know the one I'm talking about. There's just one. It practically screams, and I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Okay. How late is it? It is starting to turn night. Okay. Are you another wolf? You are. Sorry, but I'm not sorry, okay? There are some things I have patience for. That's just not one of them. I couldn't help it. Okay, yeah, let's... Moving on. Sheep. We need to build a sheep farm. Because I really do want to mess around with, like, the cushion and the wool stairs and slabs and really the whole next update. I think there's some really cool things that are going to be in it, and I really want to mess around with that stuff when it comes out. We need to get some sulfur and cinnabar as well. I'd like to mess around with some of that within the volcano build, maybe. We'll have to find a good place for it. Maybe we just build a town out of the sulfur and cinnabar. I don't know. I forget, is there a way to craft sulfur and cinnabar, or is it just mine it? If so, I feel like that's a waste, because there's not a ton of it in the biomes. At least in my experiences, there wasn't. Rag, no, listen. It had to be done. It had to be done. Okay. Almost night? Almost. What I'm gonna do... I don't want to set them free, because they're in a... We all know how villagers are. They're just pains in the butt. Let me make sure that they can reach multiple beds. That should help. Okay. We're going for it. Alright. They should go up here in a minute, because they're not tied to a village anymore. They have those as their beds. Night is approaching rapidly. These guys haven't claimed a bed because they're asleep. Or, they haven't seen it, rather. Sorry. This should work, I think. And then I just need to make sure I build a roof for them. And we'll probably at some point need to build a house here as well. I really want to do some farms, I think. So what we might do, this will be our main villager breeder, I guess. And then we'll build an iron farm up here. I think what I'm going to do is the iron farm will be out that way. I haven't decided how large this village is going to be, but I imagine it being larger. Like, from that end all the way out towards that side. But that's a lot of houses. And I don't want to necessarily commit myself to something stupid, you know? Okay, where are you guys going? I literally just provided you guys beds, and you guys are just walking away. Come on. Come now. Come on. Hey. Get in there. Yeah. Okay. I need you to come over here. You're going back down. Why? What in the world? Get in the boat. No, get in the boat. What is this? He's just immune to the boat? What is this? Wait. What? Did he seriously just walk all the way over here to... I had beds for you up there. This is out of range. I'm like 99% sure. Whatever. Alright, well, we gotta get him again. So, let's see if I just have 2 easy villagers anywhere. These guys are gonna be annoying. I've got at least 1 right there. There might be 2. He's doing his cardio, you know, that tracks. That tracks. There's only 1 guy here. Before bed. Yes. I mean, that's one way to ensure you're going to be tired, right? Let's see. I'll just take you. And then I'll... Well, do I have anybody else around? Where's the other guy? He walked all the way over here at this point, like... He ought to be in town. Both of them. In fact, that might be the guy that was walking on the trees. So where'd the other guy go? I don't know. Let's go for that villager over there. The cartographer, I believe that is. Okay. Over here. And over here. Okay. I need you. I love that they made boats tieable to leads. It is so handy. There we go. Okay, there is some Z fighting there, and I don't love it. Okay. Go back up. So long as it doesn't start, like, thundering, we're gonna be okay. Okay. Up. So, while I was away, I had a lot of fun while I was away, by the way. Like, I don't want to detract from that at all. There was a lot of fun things that happened. Whoa, you are fat. Um, Lots of fun things happened while I was away. Can you come down, please? Please? Come here. Okay, sweet. So while I was away, I had a lot of fun. I went to go see a lot of things. I was in charge of a lot of things. It wasn't like just purely vacation, but it was fun. Uh, Definitely more leisure than it was business. Um, that being said, um, man, I had a lot of fun ideas that I just couldn't do while I was gone. And I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I can only really get the strong willpower to actually work hard on things. What is... That's not how that's supposed to work. Aha! Hey, I just doubled up. Cool. That works. Hey, Darthrick, thank you for the dab, and thank you for spending your taxes. They all like to make you struggle today, huh? They sure do. There we go. I did get some time to just think, though, while I was gone. Oh, thank you for the 5-stream streak, Rick. Thank you. Cool stuff. I had a lot of time to think while I was gone. So even though I didn't get to work on anything and have stuff to show for it, I had time to think about ideas, and that was really beneficial. So what I ended up doing mostly was just thinking about ideas for Omnia and implementations for the features I want to bring into the game. Let's go right about there. All right. Okay, where did the leads go? There they are. Well, that was only one of them. Where'd the other one go? Ah, there it is. How did the thinking go? The thinking worked great. I had a lot of time to just come up with cool features that I want to bring around. Okay, got that. Break that. Yeah, that works. Okay, they should be able to sleep now. Well, they probably won't sleep yet, but they should be able to soon. This is all assuming that that's in the right spot, which I really do think it is. Although you really should not have been able to do that. I don't know what you just did, actually. I don't know. It's about to turn night. It's fine. Oh, yeah. So I got some good thinking done for that. I got some good thinking in for the Forever World. So I've got like the next hopefully 5 episodes sort of planned out. I just actually have to get myself to record them now. But, you know, that's... Once I get in the role, I think I can do it. I have to break that freeze initially. I just really struggle with starting a task. But once I'm started, I'm good. Get in there. Yep. Get. I also just found her. I mean, while I was gone, I just got to see a whole new part of my country. Absolutely gorgeous. Really is. So for nothing else, like, it didn't have to be totally productive. I just found a really cool location. Like, that's at least something. But there were productive things as well about the day, so... I don't want these guys jumping down, so... We're going with that. Okay, where... I can't see the sun. It's a minute 15 till night. That's when I can go to bed. So they go to bed a little earlier, I think. Or do they go to bed later? I don't remember. Villagers... Maybe it's a little bit of both. It's like a range. I don't know. Let's hope it works. We'll find out soon, I guess. Or we'll find out, I guess. You know, that's the cool thing about experimentation. Is, you know, there is so much left to be found out. It's discouraging sometimes. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really hate how some of my ideas turn out. Like, I really wish some of these ideas would get more attention or whatever. Did I invert maybe where the carpets and trapdoors are supposed to go? I'm getting too paranoid. Let's just see if it even works. If it works, we're fine. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm like getting really distracted. So I'm excited about that part of it. Like, yeah, it's gonna be disappointing if some of these ideas don't work out, or I just can't do it because of my technical know-how. Like, earlier today, if you're part of the Omnia Discord, you'll have seen that I tried to make prosthetic hands. There's some things that I need to just hire an artist for, and that might be one of them. Turns out the thing about drawing hands is also true about modeling. Modeling hands is really, really hard. So I may hire somebody for that at some point. I may need a... This guy's running around like he needs to sleep. They're just not. Okay, there he goes. There's one. There's two. Okay, sweet. I forgot that they snore in this pack. Okay. Let's just pick up all this. I got some torches. Let's drop them around. And then, do I have my own bed? I do not. We need to go home. Oh, Poppy. 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 Come down. Alright. There we go. What was your favorite part of the vacation? That's a really good question. Probably... So, the location I was at, we had really great views of some mountains. I have a lot of videos of said mountains because I really want to try to build them in some capacity, whether that be, here in Minecraft, or just sculpting them in Omnia and making it some terrain. It's just absolutely beautiful scenery. That might be my favorite part because I don't know when the next time will be that I'm able to see that. Like we were at 12, almost 12,000 feet of elevation. Um, so that might be my favorite part. I don't know what my elevation is right now, but it's not even 10,000. So that was really, really cool. It was a unique experience. I'm a sucker for some mountains. I've realized that about myself, and would not mind living near mountains. That's for sure. uh, oh boy. Is it Isaac? Is that your name by chance? Welcome on in. Thank you for sending your taxes. I appreciate it. That'd be really cool. It was pretty neat. I was impressed. Outside of that, we went to a couple of restaurants. They had some pretty good food. I'm not really a big food guy, which sounds weird to say because like everybody eats, but I genuinely just really find most restaurants to be quite bland. But there were a few places this time that I was kind of impressed with and enjoyed. So that was nice. I don't have room for oak slabs there, so my inventory is full. Okay, we need to feed the villagers. I have bread. I have potatoes. Okay. Let's just bring those. That should be enough to get us started. And then I'm out of cod. Or I will be soon. Let's go up there and just feed them. And then I need to look into deciding what iron golem farm I'm going to build. And we need to get some resources together for that. Let's see, what else did we do? A lot of it was taken up by being in charge of things. And that part I could honestly care less about. Like, there were some good times. We had a lot of fun as a group. But it's not all that interesting for you guys to hear logistics of me putting together a McDonald's order for 13 people at 2 in the morning when I need to be sleeping so I can wake up in like 4 hours. That's not like the most interesting thing in the world, I would say. We need materials. We need to cover those guys up. Right. Let's go grab... I have stone somewhere. Let's just put like a stone slab covering over them. And then that should be okay for now. I will say to anybody going out towards the desert, there's a few things I recommend. Make sure you drink lots of electrolytes. I know a ton of people say it, but I felt like nobody was taking it seriously, even myself included. It's dry out there. Incredibly dry. Bring chapstick. Again, it's incredibly dry. I would say bring breathable clothes, but more than that, honestly, bring sunscreen and bring like actually clothes that will also cover your skin, because I got pretty burnt one of the days, and it it was only, I mean, I say only, it's actually a pretty high UV, but it was UV index 6, I think it was. So the sun was really intense that day, and burnt a lot of people, myself included. Um, that part wasn't fun. But it wasn't like the worst burns in the world. Like I don't look burnt anymore really. I actually look really pale on camera. In person, like it's tanned out. I burn and then tan. So I it's not like the worst thing in the world for me. But just throwing it out there to anybody who does go to any of these locations. Be aware of that. Let's see. What else can we put away? I have room for... I need food. I need food. Let's go grab some fish, and we can start smoking it. But we'll do 2 stacks. Hi, Nacho. I feel like it would be... I would really hate the desert, but I would totally go there at night to watch the stars. The only reason I'd ever want to go out there. Oh my goodness. Yes. We didn't go see any stars. Because we weren't in a remote enough location for that. But, I can imagine it would be absolutely beautiful. And at night, it's at least, you know, it's gonna be cool. It's not gonna have... You're not gonna have to worry about the sun burning you. That's one positive there. Absolutely gorgeous views. I mean, if you're on a mountain too, I can imagine it being pretty interesting. Like, we were high up enough that the clouds even looked pretty close. Like, they weren't close enough to touch or anything. Hotwire Mech, welcome on in. Thank you for following. Appreciate ya. You know, we weren't like at an insane elevation or anything, but just the clouds compared to where I'm at now, like they actually felt and looked closer than here, which is really cool. So I imagine even the stars are probably a little bit better to see. There's less light pollution out there in those more remote areas. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go without Poppy. It's a little faster to boat. It's fine. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want my Elytra, but I'm kind of missing it because it would be so fast to just fly over there. We'll get it eventually. It's just I really do want it. There's a lot of things we need to do though. Very much done with the sun. I was gonna sleep early, but it's 30 plus C in my room and I am suffering. Oh, dude, that's hot. That is actually hot. I mean, I don't know how hot that is because I need my freedom units, but I know that's pretty toasty for what I'm used to anyway. 30 C2F. 86. Yeah, no. That's about how hot it is outside for me right now. It's a little warmer outside, but that is just too hot. That is too hot. Eesh. When I sleep, I like it to be... I'm trying to think of how to convert it to Celsius. Oh, I like it to be well, ideally as cold as possible. I mean, not cold, obviously. Like, I don't want to, like, get sick, but it being like around, I don't know, maybe 70 is almost too hot. Which would be like, I don't know, maybe 25 Celsius. If it ain't below 70 or 21, I'm not sleeping well. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I like it to be near like probably 67 wouldn't be too bad. That's about the temperature I'd like to sleep at. 65, 68 is ideal. Yeah. I'm kind of right there with you. One, two, three, four, five. I don't know if this is big enough or not, but we're going with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I am like messing up some stuff here. Oh, I almost fell down there. It wouldn't have killed me. It would have hurt though. We need to repair or make new pants and boots. That's what we need to do after this. We also need to do the iron farm. I don't think we're going to do the iron farm today, though. As much as I would like to, catching a zombie just sounds mentally draining. Let's do that. Okay. Ta-da! They are sleeping? Okay. It's night. Oh, I messed that up. Which iron farm do you like? Pretty much whatever's quick and dirty, honestly. Okay, share. Yeah, I'm pretty chill with most farms. Like, I used to care a lot more back in the day when it was, like, more based around doors. But I've reached a point now where it's just like, I play by myself. This is a solo world. You know, I'm gonna be okay. With pretty much most farms currently. At some point soon... Oh, they are tossing them out. Cool. Okay. Let's not toss this out, please. Does this not work anymore? I didn't think to check. Did they change their hitboxes? Hang on. Minecraft. Villager breeder. 26.1 plus. Okay, it looks like they did change it. Okay. Do we need to, like, replace it with a iron bar or something? What's under the villager? It is a fence post right now.
I can't help.
Okay, I don't want the audio. Why is it broken? I'm gonna assume it's the fence post. Yeah. Okay. So I don't need to know all that. You can... Oh. Some of it's about actually positioning the breeder too. Oh, this might be a little different. Okay. Yeah, this is a okay. Swap out the fence post for a bar slash glass pane slash end rod while the adults are asleep. So theoretically, this might work. I don't know. The tutorial I just saw had like a completely different layout, and I don't love it. We're gonna try to just swap out the bar and see if that fixes it. Oh, I didn't think about this. That's gonna break my breeder on the server. Oh no. From what I can see, there's a lot of creative solutions already out there. I've never heard anybody mention that it broke, honestly. And like the new layout that that person showed off wasn't terrible. It's just like it's still small. It's just not what I'm used to either. The window's been open all evening, night. It's 2:30 a.m. It's not cooling down. Oof. I'm sorry, Nikita. I'm sure you've already thought of this, but if you have any fans or anything, either pulling in the cool air if there's any cool air outside, or at least pushing out the hot air, may help. But obviously, that only does you any good if you have extra fans laying around and if it's cool outside. Catching a zombie would be the best part of your day, surely. Oh, absolutely. I love catching zombies. All right, let's see if we've got... Oh, I am stuck. That's fine. Do we have any bars? We... don't really. Okay. It's fine. 6 of those. Make 16 of these. That works for me. And then just those away. Okay. Let's see if this works. I have no clue if it will or not. But we're gonna go with it. I think it... maybe it would. I don't know. Like, obviously, I probably should have just watched the tutorial, and that would save me a lot of time, but I feel like I know, and I don't really want to mess with it. Also, I apologize for the ads. There is no YouTube stream today. It's just me and Twitch. So, unfortunately, you guys have nowhere to go to avoid those today, but we will be bringing back YouTube stuff soon. I just needed a chill day today. I'm also debating how we may redo YouTube streams because I feel like they're not performing all that well, and it's hurting the videos. So I've got to experiment a little bit. You're one of the annoying ones. I really do want to kill it. Okay. VOD channel? I do have a VOD channel, yeah. I need to get back on there and finish working on some things, actually. Do I have a piston? I do. Okay. Let's do some things here. Well, I don't want to do this. Put it right here. I didn't think about that. I should have thought about that first. It's fine. Okay. What we need to... Hmm. Okay, I need to get them to walk back up. It's not even close enough tonight. Okay, Oh, thank you for the potatoes, my guy. I really appreciate that. Will you... Will you jump up there, please? Dang it. Ah. Hmm. Ooh, you can walk over here now. Oh. Yeah, walk up here. Here. Look, potatoes. Oh. Okay, why are you all handing your potatoes to the kid? The kid's not even gonna be here. Just get up there. Okay, I really need you guys out of here. Come on. What in the... Why? What? What? How did you... I don't... Okay. Okay, jump. 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 Come on, please jump. I'm just waiting on him to start jumping so I can push it. At this point, I've got to reset them anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Put a workstation on another rack. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. There we go. Okay. So the question is, does this work? Does this fix my baby issue, rather? Do not push the baby off. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? We're really doing this right here? Come on, guys. Okay. Just get in the boat. Alright, do I have a workstation on me? I do. Okay. Welcome back, Swiftu. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. How was your Lego SpongeBob? I don't think it fits. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. Swiftu, do you know the new meta? How is this? What's going on? So they changed the baby villager's head size, right? Which also changed the hitbox, which makes it so that the fence no longer works here. Apparently iron bars don't really work either, I guess. And I'm not entirely certain what to do here. Can I just like, is there any quick fix or is it literally... I swear this should be easy. That's 1.20, so it doesn't include the newest update. Are they not? No, they're baby making. The problem is the baby villager can't drop through because of the tiny takeover. And so... Okay, this is a weird fix. Oh boy. I've seen some people have some, like, different looking chambers, which I'm not, like, I'm not against. It's just I'm not exactly for either, you know? Sent you a link to the timestamp fix? Okay.
Exactly the
I gotta turn this down.
same as before up until the centre section. Instead of placing a fence post above the slabs, place a shelf block across the centre. The trapdoor must be placed opposite to the shelf, so if the shelf is facing north, then the trapdoor when it opens should be facing south. This creates a gap that baby villagers still think they can walk across, but adult villagers can't properly path through. So the babies fall down into the collection system while the adults stay safely inside the breeder. Simple fix.
I see. Okay. That works. We can work with that. Thank you, Swifto. Do I have a shelf block? I don't. Okay, we need to make one really quick while they're all asleep, you know? Let's come down here. Do I have a... I do have a trapdoor. Okay, sweet. This is a really weird fix, but yeah. Shocked I found that. The crazy thing to me is just the fact that, like, iron bars aren't small enough. Like, how big did they turn those baby heads? Was this an intentional try to fix villager breeders or something? Like, what was the point? What was the point, Mojang? Why? All right. So to make a shelf, we need to strip these. I don't remember how many we need to strip, so we're just stripping all of them. And then I need this to make that. Okay. So we break that. And then there. And then we need a temp block. And then we need this one right here. I think. Let's roll with that. I sleep. There we go. I'm joining the villagers. Alright. Do they have enough potatoes to breed? So if they do, we can watch this. If they don't, then we might be in some trouble. I don't know. The baby hitbox is now 0.49, so if you're using a block that goes in the center, it would have to be 0.01 blocks wide to work. That is actually wild. That is truly insane. Let me go and post the link to the video that Swifty sent. Just so if any of you guys have this farm in your world, you can fix it. Thank you, Swifty, for finding that. And credit to Rate Good for finding the solution. I'm assuming they found it. Maybe they just saw it and read it. But regardless, thank you for the video. Let's see. They may not want to breed. There we go. Oh. All right. It doesn't look like they're really all that interested in breeding. But I know it's not because of what we put up. So we're just going to have to wait, I guess. And if I ever find 3 villagers up there, then I know it didn't work. But it should. Like, really, it should. Because, I mean, that shelf block definitely is in the right spot. There's no doubt in my mind there. It should be fine. So we have how many villagers in here? 2? Okay. We'll probably go with a 4 villager design for the iron farm. I just have to decide which one I'm going to go with. Because I think most of them are 4 villagers now. I don't really like the one that's dug out in the ground. I find that one's really kind of slow, I guess. And I found a lot of issues with it as well. So what we may do... There's one that uses some redstone. Let me see if I can find it. Minecraft Iron Golem Farm. That one looks fast. It is fast. How many resources does it require? I don't really need a fast one. That's the thing. I mean, I am going to be building with iron at some point, I think, because anvils are just so nice. I love anvils. So you just build like 4 of these. Okay. That one's not awful. So the one is just 350 iron per hour. So, I mean, that's not awful. We could make that work. We could definitely make that work because I mean you get up to 4. If it's made perfectly, it works without fail 100%. You can also update the method of doom to make it a lot faster. However, one missed or wrong block, trouble. Yeah, I did it on a server once. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was just paper being paper or what, but it just kept breaking. I couldn't deal with it. Um Ooh, that gets a fire emoji. I'm sorry, I opened up my Discord. Now I got distracted. So yeah, let's do this one. This one looks good. Um so this one, does it still work? That's the question. Let's go into newest. The farm isn't working because the doors or the lava are burning. Okay, from what I can see, this one still works. Although I'm seeing a lot of people saying that it doesn't work. Now I'm confused. Uh, do- I think it's fine. Okay. So what we need is a... How big is that? This one. Trying to follow a YouTube short is like the most moronic idea I think I've ever had. But we're trying it. So it's a 5 by what? 7? Probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 by 8. Okay. Let's do that over there though, because I don't really want... I don't want all of my villagers in one space. There's plenty of good reasons for it, but you know, just for sake of ease, we'll do a 5 by 8 over here. It'll be actually a pretty big area, and I gotta get creative with how I'm gonna cover it up because I can't have any spawning spaces for the golems. So I'm gonna have to look into the golem spawning mechanics again, which will be fun. But this should be a good spot for it, I guess. So yeah, we'll do it, I guess, somewhere over here. Right about here. That works. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It needs to be about this steep, I believe. Da, da, da. Okay. Can I pull this up like on a second screen? That way I don't have to keep tabbing out. Oh, it's 7. Okay. I see. I was right the first time. Reg, I'm figuring out a new build. Pick any of the wool colors. Okay. Let's do red. I love red. Red wool is one of my favorites. I guess it doesn't really matter how I do it. That's that's kind of the truth. It doesn't matter what resources I use here, but I'm trying to follow a tutorial, and for that, there might be some stupidity here. Okay, what we should do is we should empty out my inventory. In addition to that, we need more materials. Let's go back to home. We need to bring my happy gas over anyway, so that we can go get those villagers. And we need to bring some wood. Just some any materials really, but mostly wood. If we have any iron, we need to bring that, but I think we're almost out of iron, which is why I'm building this. So, I don't know. We'll see. What have you all been up to, by the way? I know I talked a little bit about what I've been up to, but with me coming back home, it's been about like 2 weeks, I think, since my last stream. Maybe even longer than that. I don't know. It's been a little bit. I just wanted to see what everybody's up to and catch up. Oh, Nacho grew up. Okay. Now we can leave one over there. If we wanted to. We don't have to. Okay. That frees up an inventory slot. Nacho. Nacho. There we go. Love that. Okay. We need some wood. We have, like, no iron, so we're not gonna really bother with that. While we're here, let's go to make some new, armor. Do... Okay. That'll help a little bit. I just know I'm gonna get my butt handed to me if I'm not careful. Okay, we got the wood. We need... Do we have any stone? Got a little bit. We'll need some lava, which I have. And then do I have nether woods here? No, but I know where I have them kept. So we'll be okay. I do need to bring some hoppers and chests. I'll figure it out. We'll come back and bring more. Cuz I know what I'm doing. Let's take Nacho, because we haven't been able to take Nacho anywhere. It's been a baby forever. Come down, please. Come here, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay. You know, I just realized I have a bunch of trading stations left down there. Let's go grab those because we need those too. Along with wool, because we need beds. We're probably only gonna be able to build one wing to this, but I might try to do all of the wings, and then we'll just import the villagers and zombies later. Okay, wool. And then we needed trading stations, which I wanted the barrels, which I just don't have. So we'll just have to make those. That's okay. Spilling Mistake. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How's your stream? What were you guys up to today? I don't have what I thought I had. Okay. That's okay. We will just have to craft those. We finished Half-Life and started playing some Slay the Spire. Oh, very nice. I've heard great things about both games. I've never actually played either of them, though. But I've heard wonderful things, especially about Slay the Spire. Were you playing the second or the first one? They're both rather fun. Nice. Okay, I don't have... Oh, Nacho. Here we go. First for both. Nice. Very, very nice. Today we're just playing on my Minecraft Forever world. Just chilling, trying to build some villager stuff. Getting back on the horse. We haven't been playing any video games really for the last 2 weeks. So it's good to be back home and taking on some of this work. But if you need to do any post-stream things, raid and run, I totally get it. We'll be hanging around here, but we'd love to hear more about what you guys are up to if you'd like to share that as well. I don't know a ton of things about Half-Life or Slay the Spire. I know the general concept of the games, but that's about it. So if you want to share any of that stuff or what you're up to in your next stream and when that might be, feel free to do so. Oh, and yes, eat, drink, water. Eat, drink, water. Sorry, eat, drink, water. I mean, I say it like there's 3 different things, but it's just drink water. I realize some of these things about myself, and it's just silly things. We're also going to go ahead and pick up those villagers while we can. And drag them over there for the farm, which is going to be pretty sizable. I have to figure out what I'm going to stuff them into in order to keep the farm hidden. So I don't want things to be ugly. I like designing builds and putting them around things like farms. So I really do want to see what we can turn this into. All right. You really just left me. Okay, cool. Come here. There we go. Sweet. I love the Happy Ghast. I absolutely adore it for this purpose right here. Can you imagine trying to get the villagers over there manually? It would take so long. I can transport 2 at a time like this. It works pretty good. Half-Life is a puzzle shooter, and it really shows the influence it had on Portal. Slay the Spire uses cards to do combat. As for next stream, it's a painting miniatures. Ooh. Sounds like it'll be fun. Happy Gas is so cute. It really is. The sounds they make, the visuals of them, they're just absolutely adorable. Mojang knew exactly what they were doing when they brought them in. I love them. Love them so, so much. All right, we'll drop them off here. Well, let's actually get them on the platform or close to it. Right about here is fine. All right, we need shears. There we go. And then I need this, and I don't have any more of the other stuff, so let's just go down. Okay. Oh. There we go. Now we can finish this up. So this will become barrels. So let's do that. And then we need those, and I forgot just how expensive barrels are. There we go. So we need 3 beds, and then we need to build up around it. Okay. So problem is I don't have the wool yet. So let's go get, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like so. All right, let's go get some wool. I know there's some sheep around here. Yep. So we're going to need 9 wool. We're already halfway there. A little over halfway there. Go ahead and drink. Go ahead and eat more. Go ahead. I know you're about to. Just go ahead. By the time I get another sheep, you're going to have your wool back, so... Maybe not. I don't know. Sheep love to eat. That's for sure. There's plenty over there. Let's go get those. Because we're going to need a lot of beds. Because I'm going to try to do all 4 of the wings, I guess. That way, when I get all of my villagers together, we can actually... we can actually really get iron production going. Because unfortunately, some of these builds that I want to do, like, I love the idea of detailing with cauldrons and anvils and things of that nature. And unfortunately, it's just very expensive to do. So I wouldn't mind necessarily having the resources set aside for that. Panda, thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate you, dude. How are you doing? Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Wowzers, is that the famous Pregnog? It is I. The famous Pregnog. It's me. How are you doing, dude? It's good to see you. I'm not gonna put a window in. I really can't bring myself to care about these guys. Also, we don't need any, we don't need to worry about spawning in here, I don't think. I have no clue if this farm is even gonna work. I just want to throw that out there. In theory, it will, because from what I remember of mob spawning mechanics, it should. But that doesn't really mean anything. Yeah, okay. So... we are out of blocks. That's fine. Okay, so we need to bring our villagers in there. They should just walk right to it, because it's a crafting, or it's a workstation in there. Excuse you? Sir, I just... I could kill you. Well, we're gonna have to wait till night for them again. It's fine. I'm good, tired, and for some reason procrastinating streaming. How about you? I can relate to the procrastination. Um, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay. Uh, last stream, the one that I canceled, I totally could have streamed. Uh, really, I wanted to. I just couldn't get myself to do it. I was in a weird funk. Same thing with recording videos and all that stuff, you know. But I decided today I wasn't gonna give myself that choice, and it ended up working out that I could stream. Uh, but I totally get it. If you're not like in the momentum of it, it can be kind of hard to start things. At least that's my personal experience. Like I love streaming. But it being hard to start made it really, really hard because I really just kind of wanted to quit because of that. I won't lie. Ooh, me too. I'll sleep. And that seemed to have worked. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me in. Okay, so we need to come back with one more villager. We can do that. And then we just need to get a zombie. Good news, I do have a villager ready to go. Although it is a baby, I don't know if that'll be a problem or not. We'll see. We'll need to go back home and get more blocks, too. It'll be alright. I don't know what I was thinking. The Happy Ghast is pretty intuitive to fly. I just forget sometimes that you don't use shift to go down. Because I think it's like creative mode flight, but it's not. It really isn't. There's still only one baby down there. I'm not seeing another baby up here, so that means I just haven't bred yet. I don't know. Thank you for the 7-stream streak, Panda. I feel that all I've wanted to do the past couple days is play some other games and avoid streaming. Probably just gonna set everything up and hope stream helps me get the vibes back. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, and there's also nothing wrong with taking a couple days off if you need it. Obviously, you know yourself best. So if you think you need it, or if you think you don't, you know, listen to your own body and mind to some degree. Let's see if this one works. Get in there. This silk touch, yeah. Oh, wow. I always do it the wrong way. Oh boy. Okay. Can I? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Nacho. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with taking a couple days off if you need it. But also sometimes you just gotta set it up and just see what sticks. You know, like today, for example, I'm sure stats wise it probably sucks. I don't know. I'm not staring at the stats, so I can't tell you honestly. But I'm sure it's probably not doing well numbers wise, but I'm having fun. I am. And I was honestly planning to end stream at the hour mark. I promised myself I would do 1 hour and then I would go back to working on Omnia and I could decide from there if I needed to change up my plans for the rest of my life. Um, it's been a really contemplative couple of days, guys. But the good news is I feel pretty good about it. You know, I'm not too worried anymore. I'm feeling pretty okay. Okay. I need to shear. Okay. How do I want to get you in there so that you don't jump off? I know villagers so well. All right, jump on in there. That's your new workplace. Yep. Have a nice life. Okay, so we got those guys in. We need to get the zombie now. Who wants to name the zombie? Okay. Up. And up. And up. Biggest thing is that I'm gonna be gone for a week very soon, so I want to get another one in. I'll try to be kind to myself. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I don't blame you for that. Get one more good one in, yeah. That Freddy Fazbear from Fortnite. Bet. That is a work of art. Okay. Now we just gotta wait till night. And we need a boat, which I have. Okay. That should work, I think. Okay. Nighttime approaches. I guess I can go ahead and preload the next step, whatever that might be. So you do another layer up, which we don't have blocks for. We got enough time. Let's go grab some blocks really quick. Or you know what? Shears. Let's do that too. On the way. Okay. My life would be over if they like ever touched the boat falling mechanic. Because oh my goodness, do I love it. I can't imagine life without it. I like being able to jump off of high spots. It's just part of me. I can't help it. Okay. We need to chop some of our bamboo. We need to build a bamboo farm at some point probably as well. Scaffolding is just one of those things you can never have enough of. So it wouldn't hurt to have a big bamboo farm. Okay, we shouldn't really need the copper bars, so I'll just put them back up there. Put that away. Okay, not really in love with how many blocks I have here, but I don't have enough time to get more. We need to get that zombie. The fact that name tags are craftable now makes the zombie thing so much easier. Like, I have plenty from just fishing. Like, I have a lot from fishing. But if I didn't, I could just craft a name tag. Back before this, you had to either hope you get a name tag or throw an item at a zombie and hope it will pick it up. And that's, like, maddening. I hate it when that was the case, at least. You're making an iron farm, right? Yes. Yes, we are. We are currently building just one iron farm, but I've got a quad version of it. So basically, we'll just add more layers to it if we want to. Honestly, the big holdup is just getting more villagers. But once I have it fully done, it should be like 1,000 something iron per hour, which is pretty good. It should get me at least through building my piglin farm, piglin bartering farm, so that I can build the volcano, because I need the blackstone from them. And then it should also get me through any other farms I want to build. Plus, it'll also let me get blocks that I wouldn't normally be able to detail with, like anvils and hoppers and cauldrons, things of that nature. Okay, bingo. We got 2 zombies here. Well, that was short-lived. So, we need zombies. Let's see if I can get any. Gotta get this creeper out of the way. Okay, where are you? I have a feeling this iron golem's gonna be a pain in my side. Yoink. Alright, come on over here. Okay, that worked. So the next thing is we need to cover this up. I might have the height of that wrong. I don't know yet. This technically does work, like, just like this, but let me see if I got the heights of that right. So, 1 block above. Okay, I accidentally scrolled ahead. Following a YouTube short tutorial is not a terrible thing. It's a view farm. I mean, this guy's making a lot of views off of me. It's like, I have to keep restarting, but still. Okay, so now we put walls all around it. Do I have walls? I don't. I know I don't. Ba, 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 ba. Just all the way around, okay. So we need 7 plus 2, so 9. Which is actually incorrect because of 1 extra, but that's fine. Oops. I've got the Iron Golem to keep me company. It's fine. So we need to do a 8 wide area all the way around. Great. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We're just gonna go with this for now. It'll be all right. It's gonna be ever so slightly off, I think, just because of all the height differences. I don't know if it's based on a sphere or if this one is based around a square. Oh, that is a lot of zombies. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I've seen that many spawn. Is this a siege or is it a social spawning or is it both? It could be both. This kind of looks like both. Okay, I need to, like... I need to figure this out a little bit. Jamaro, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, dude. How have things been with you? Good to see you. Okay. That's not who I wanted to hit. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, I got that. All that. Everything is fine. Nice. Okay. Yeah, kill him. Okay, this is probably about the best way to build an iron farm. I think I got so lucky. Oh my goodness. He was just 1 hit. I accidentally punched him. That wasn't even intentional. Oh, there goes my help. Okay. We're probably gonna need another shovel. That's okay, though. Got way too much. Ooh. These iron golems are saving my butt. I love them. I can't wait to kill them. Like, I can't wait to farm their lovely iron bodies. How far is it supposed to go? This far? Okay. Do. Okay. And then this way. Don't get me wrong, I love the flowers, but it is hard to find just a random block of grass that's uncovered sometimes. Oh. I want that bone. Okay. Up. Up. We're about to break our shovel. How low is it? 79? Hey, we'll get it done. You... Okay. Maybe we won't get it done. I didn't realize there's this little strip still. Okay. You are not as low as I thought you were. That's my bad. Okay. So we got an 8x8 area cleared out. That's good. What's next? We need to go 6 blocks out. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So far, they're spawning in the right spot, so that's good. I actually want the wildflowers. Never mind. Poppies are fine to despawn, honestly, because, well, you know, we're about to have a poppy farm. Not too concerned about things. Okay, do I have... How many cobblestone stairs? Okay. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Trying to make some room in my inventory. Jeez. Okay. What we can do is we can actually make a chest here for now. Alright. We need to go pretty much... I'm gonna need you. Go down. Come down. There we go. Alright, we need to go over... It's like right there, I think it is. We need our nether woods, if we have any. And then we're gonna need our we're gonna need more stone. Once we have a working iron farm, then we'll wrap up stream and call it a night. But I definitely want to have this farm working before we end. Honestly, it's not been too bad so far. Like, we're about to add a killing chamber on there and it will be working. And then from there, we're just gonna have to add 3 more of those. And it should be making a pretty good amount of iron an hour. And then I've got to do some other things to make it look pretty and all of that. But for now, like, that's good enough, you know? Ugh. So over here, I should have the chest, which has all the things. We need to actually... Oh, yeah, that's also one of the other things. We needed to build a fully functioning lava farm, too. Like, big one. Because over here is going to be a big lava lake, and I need lava for that. So, that also is pretty important, I suppose. Alright, let's see if this chest right there has what we need. Or not. It may not. Okay. It should also have some cobblestone, so we'll take that. Because why not? No reason to not. Oop. Okay, yeah, that hurts you. My bad. Forgot you're not invincible. I don't actually have any nether wood. Okay. Can you get back down here? You are so mean, you know that? You act like you don't love me. Come on. Get where I can reach you. I don't have any of the supplies I need to get you back down. But... Oh, yeah! Okay. Sweet. Yeah, all those are full. We need to unload those. I don't have my potatoes on me. I was gonna say, I have potatoes. Let me go drop those off. I don't have them, though, anymore. They're in the chest over there. So... The city on the hill is gonna be crazy. I've got some cool ideas for it. So I think with this side being the iron farm, it'll be just out of range of the rest of the terraform, probably. So I'm trying to figure out what I could do with it that will look good. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of blending. What do you all think of the new cushion? I'm kind of excited to mess around with it, and I almost made that today's stream. But I knew I really needed to get back onto the Forever World, so I made that the priority today was the Forever World. But I do want to make it at some point onto the new snapshots and mess around with those. And I may even start covering snapshot news again. I haven't decided yet. I feel like I was a little bit lost on the last update cycle, and so I just quit maybe a little prematurely on that. And then I just never picked it back up like I should have. Okay. I see. So what we need, we need the water bucket. We're gonna need some of this to get back up there. I don't think I have enough water to do this anyway. I should also be very careful because 1, 2, 3, and then I need, can't reach. Ba, 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 ba. You. Let's just go ahead and do like that many. Okay. Do I need that all the way across? I do. Okay. Just gonna set that across for now because I don't have the fences. We need to make those. And we need to go get more water. Okay. So we put down one of those, we put down one of those, and we do that. Okay. We only do one. It's the rest of it just decides to go away, but this is enough to get us going. I don't have a hoe. Unfortunately, nothing else will break it, so it's just hand mining this. Okay. Oh, screw the nether, dude. I'm sure there's a better way to break down these trees. I just don't know it yet. I'll figure it out eventually. Up and up. Hey, Commander Hawk, thank you for the 14 bits. Appreciate you, dude. How are you doing? It's good to see you. And the 12 bits, too. Thank you. And the 13 bits. Splitting the difference between the 12 and 14. Thank you so much, man. And the 11. Oh, what? Of course the spider knocked me off. Okay. You're a coward, you know that? Where's my bit spam? Thank you for the 10 bits. Appreciate you, dude. Hit him. Come on. There you go. Okay, I need to get back up to finish the rest of that. Let's do this. And then I need to make sure I don't fall back down. So it was 14, 12, so that's 26. Plus 13 is 39. Plus 10 is 49. Thank you for the 49 bits. Appreciate you, man. I had to mental math that one. Or verbal math, I guess. Wanted to make sure I thanked you for the right amount, though. Appreciate ya. Okay. Do we have the means to sleep? We just need to sleep. No! I couldn't even hear it. That's a problem. Yeah, hostile mob sounds are off. Let's fix that. Okay. Let's quickly just stuff that all in there. And up. Alright, that works, yes. Can we make a bed now? There we go. Okay, sup, Punk? Hey, Lamb, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. You're doing well. Okay, let's do some of that. And then we need... explosion caught me off guard. Okay, let's do this. And we need this. Okay, any more creepers around, or are we good? Doing great. I haven't slept in 30 plus hours. Oh my goodness, dude. Try to get some rest, obviously, whenever you can. But hope you're doing well outside of that. Let's see, how many of these do we need? That's not what I wanted. Those will get used eventually, just not today. Up. Okay. Warped fence gates. We need 3 of those. We're just gonna do 6. And those go right here. Oops. Oh. There we go. Like so. And then I need another water bucket. Let's go grab one. Admiral Face revealed to Dorito and me yesterday. We still don't know his name though. He told me who you thought he looked like, and I thought that was hilarious. I can sort of see it too. I doubt you'll get a name reveal out of him anytime soon, but I'm glad he finally did a face reveal, because he's been, well, he's had that webcam for a while now. Like 2 or 3 months, I want to say. I was starting to get concerned that he bought it and wasn't going to use it. I was like, come on, man. Don't be a chicken. But no, he was just waiting for the right time. He was a really busy guy this last couple of weeks, so... I guess I get it. Okay, we need up. And then we need this right here. Okay, now what? We need... Oh. Getting a little saucy with the placements here. Okay. I need this, and I need 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2. 2. And then we need 1, 2, 3. Like this. And we need the hoppers. Where's the hoppers? The hoppers out here. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the chests? Uh-oh. That was a lot of chests. Oh, they're right here. I'm blind. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, and then it's up, and then 1, there, 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 there. Okay. That is what we call off center. That might be a little off center, guys. I don't know. I do that same crap. You can never find the one item always in front of you. Oh, absolutely. He's gonna make a great streamer. King Roll collabs are gonna be good. Oh, hey, it's gonna be great. Ash, welcome on in. How are you guys doing? What were you guys up to today? Hello, hello. We be chilling today on my Forever World, trying to manufacture an iron farm here. Very carefully, might I add. Very, very carefully. Like, not sarcastic. Maybe a little sarcastic. Yeah, that works. That's on center. Wow, your Forever World is forevering. It is indeed. It is indeed. Hopefully I have to raid and run, but have a great stream. Thank you very much. Hope your stream is good. If you guys haven't already, be sure to follow Ash, and I will catch you guys another time. Oh my goodness. It is a raid day today, I suppose. Hello, Violet Fox. How is your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Gaming for 10, Whiskey Nico. Violet Fox, welcome on in. Commander Hawk, thank you for the 12 bits. I appreciate you, dude. What are you guys up to, Violet? Hello, hello. We're playing my Minecraft Forever World today. We're witnessing murder. There is so much going on right now. We are currently building an iron farm because I really need one. And it's going about as well as you'd expect. But, what were you guys up to? I'm more interested in that. The depths of the chasm of Sar is endless. A fellow sheep kind. Sheep of faith. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. A fellow sheep kind. Stream is good. Worked on a town hall for my viewer SMP. That sounds like a lovely time. I appreciate the raid. Thank you again. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. If you want to stick around and tell us more about your stream, then that's a-okay too. We'll be around for a little bit. So we need some lava soon, don't we? Yeah, so... Okay, yeah, I know how this works. So we do 3 there. We do... I was making a sushi shop. Ooh. That sounds pretty fancy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I need to get back up. 1, 2, 3. We need signs across the bottom, which I forgot about. And I just turned that all. So we need 9 of those. And... this should work. Canonically, I am a ram lamb. Oh, Well, now we learn. Well, brethren of ram people. I'm getting the lamb lore here. Let's do that. And then I guess there'd be one there, one there. One there. We need one, two more of these. Can't jump that. We can climb back up. One there, one there. Okay. This should be a functioning iron farm now. 350 iron per hour currently. King, where did you get the wool for that bed? For this one, I didn't murder anybody. Listen, I have shears, okay? I've heard sheep actually like to be sheared. So like it wasn't murder this time. Okay, we need to kill these guys cuz it's going to be a problem. All right. Pick up my arrows. Okay. Does this work? This time, what do you mean by that? Nothing. I would never hurt a sheep, okay? We're like practically best friends. I don't have any mutton. Okay. I got scared for a second. I was like, what if I'm holding mutton right now? That'd be pretty bad. It's your breath smell like mutton. Probably shouldn't discuss my cannibalistic nature. Yummy, yummy lamb. That's wild. Absolutely crazy. Okay, these guys are having the time of their life. We just gotta wait and see if they actually spawn where they're supposed to now. And if they do go where they're supposed to, great. If they don't, then we gotta figure out why. I don't feel up to building a second spawning area, which will bump us up to 700 iron per hour, but we easily could. I just need to get more villagers is the problem. Let's see. How could we get them to spawn more of these guys? I mean, obviously the fastest way would be to actually build another golem spawning area, but I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to build another one if this isn't working for some reason. I have that exact picture of my photos. I used it for my Discord. Nice. That's funny. Also, what's that badge? I hypershot celestial. The copyright cannibal maniac. That is quite the string of words. You know what? Fair enough. Where would I swear these guys are spawning left, right, and center until I didn't want them, or until I wanted them to. Let's also just drop all of this in here. I have a lot of junk. Was that funny? Okay. I wish there was... I know there's a mod for it, but I wish it was in vanilla. That we could sort things by, like, anything. Like, by stack size would be great. Especially for the bundle. So that I could just quickly go, oh, this is the smallest thing. Let's go ahead and put it in our bundle. It's just not a thing, unfortunately. Would not mind saying hello to that, though. Actually, a few anime-ish sheep guy pics I stole from Google. You are a man of many talents. That's just something I've learned over time. We need that one in there. Some of those talents include finding sheep pics. That could go there. Okay, we're now full. Can we fit the rest of it? Not a chance. Fit that one in there. Yeah, the rest of that's just kind of stuck for now. Do we have an iron golem anywhere? No. Okay, this is starting to get a little concerning. We need gem bags in Minecraft. I would not regret petitioning Mojang for that. Having just like more space in general would be kind of nice. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I don't think backpacks are my jam. I don't have an issue with other people liking backpacks. It's just I don't. The most implementations that I've seen of backpacks haven't been good. Or vanilla. But I wouldn't mind seeing something like a backpack. And some of that just might be they need to add a bag that takes care of some of this stuff. Like, for example, a quiver would be great, and it could fit on your back. That would be a backpack of sorts. It would allow you to have all your arrows. You could have all the different types of harming arrows as well. And maybe they make it so that you can hang an item off of it too, or a tool or two. Because that's the thing. If you want to carry like a mace, a spear, a trident, a bow, 2 pickaxes, an axe, a shovel, a sword, like it very quickly takes up a whole row of items and then some. And if you're a potions guy, screw you. Like, you don't have any room at all. Like, it could be great. Yes, the quiver still exists. It was going to be added, like, in 1.9 with combat stuff, but then it got scrapped for whatever reason. I think this would be honestly a great time to bring it back. It wouldn't solve everything, but even if it gave you just one slot back, when you're looking at 36 slots, that's at least a significant portion. It would save me some time, you know? And they could just up it to being any projectile, so putting snowballs in there could be a thing. It would be a little goofy if you thought about it, but, like, you know, it's Minecraft. Jack of all trades, a master of none is still better than a master of one. That's probably where Google got it from. What's more spacious than a gym bag? I went straight up backpacks. I love the sophisticated backpack mod. I'll have to look into that one. There's a few of them out there that I have messed with, and I'm not a huge fan of, but I don't know what their names are. The texture already exists for it. Maybe they don't want to undermine the infinity enchantment. I mean, that's fair, I guess, but infinity doesn't do a thing for, like, the tipped arrows. So it would be kind of nice to at least have a place to store them, because when it comes down to it, the benefit of a tipped arrow is so little to me that it's not worth the inventory space. If I went around looting a structure tipped arrows are probably one of the first things I'm leaving. If I had a quiver on me and I could take like up to 9 stacks of arrows or whatever, I don't know. They could optimize it. Then I would be perfectly content taking arrows and actually using them too. I don't know why we are not getting a single iron golem. So, let's test something. Do they spawn on water? I'm pretty sure they do, but I could be incorrect. Did you let the villagers sleep once before you placed the zombie? Yes. The updates have been arguably crap for a while now. The best thing we got in a while is the seats, because they are the closest thing to vertical slabs. Better travel in elevators. I want to say, okay, arguably, sure. They have arguably been crap. And I disagree with that, even in the sense of I think they're actually been pretty good updates. Are you sure they can see the zombie? Oh, yeah. They are pretty freaked out right now. I'm not entirely sure. They were spawning the entire time I was building it, and then they're not spawning now. Let's wait and see what happens when they sleep. If they sleep and it works, well, it may just have been a bug where they didn't sleep when I slept, and so it didn't reset it or whatever. I don't know. It's not King Streamer. There's no random bug. Cobble, maybe? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little lost. I haven't been really good at farms in a while. I kind of let go of doing farms because I had friends that would do it for me. And it also just took time. Let's see. Baby making bug haunts me to this day. Oh boy. Try placing one with a dirt block. I can in a minute. I want to see if this works or not. Baby making bug. I was playing Stardew Valley, and I could not, for the life of me, get the game to allow me to have a baby. Like, it was an ungodly amount of time. I know it's purely mechanics. Like, technically, you could play the entire game for years of time. And it just could not give you a baby. But it was a stupid amount of time. I had so many hours in there. Honey, I'm pregnant. It's a bug. Don't worry. Oh, I didn't know you could have a baby in that game. Yeah, you can. It's, okay. The only thing I can think of is they haven't had a chance to sleep to reset their timer. So I'm pretty sure they have to sleep once in order to be able to spawn a golem. Like, they have to sleep once every Minecraft day or so. So that should constitute sleep, and it worked. Okay. So now we know what we need to fix. Go. Go. Goodbye, my iron golem. Okay. So, how do we fix that? They were already spawning the iron golem when you're building it, and that's not that. What? Maybe eat my words in less than a second. Yeah, so it took me a while to build the farm, admittedly. Just because I like yapping. So for whatever reason, the zombies are positioned in such a way that they can't get just out of view of them to sleep. And they need to be able to sleep once every night. So, there's another one. So it's working now. We just need to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Okay. I don't know. You sure it's every night? I'm pretty sure it may not be every night, but I know they need to sleep every once in a while. It's one of those weird things. Like, they have to be able to work, sleep. I don't think... No, that's a requirement for the villager breeder. The baby being able to jump on the bed. That one's a weird one. There's a lot of weird mechanics that I wouldn't say shouldn't exist. It's just kind of strange and quirky. I don't know. You make a piston that blocks the zombie view every few ticks. Automated peekaboo system. I used to have a farm that used to work like that, so it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we could do that. Have it jump up and down. Yeah, that wouldn't be hard. Like, that's just hook it up to a clock. We could actually make a toggle for the farm, too, if we wanted, then. I don't know why you'd want a toggle. But you could make one. That guy is about to make me lose an investment. I think. Yeah, so those burned. Well, that's okay. For humanitarian reasons. Yes, of course, of course. Okay, well, that works. It got the job done. It's quick, it's dirty, it's ugly. It will be beautiful one day, and I will upgrade it. Tonight, I'm going to go over there and AFK the villager breeder a little bit, probably. Try to get a bunch of baby villagers. Hopefully, they'll be grown up by the time I'm ready to build. Okay, that's starting to be problematic. It will probably be fine once we have all the water in. For now, let's just fix it by putting a band-aid on it. That band-aid looks a little something like that. Like that. Okay. Don't hurt me. Okay. That works. Okay, let's see if they get stuck or not this time. It should have stopped them, I think. Now. That's really weird. How did they... Oh yeah, okay. I'm realizing now how that works. I was confused why they got stuck to the gates, but silly me. That's kind of the purpose of these blocks, isn't it? Okay, that works. That's good. Good, good, good. How much iron does we get? 15. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That works. That's good. We'll expand it. I don't know what it'll be by the time you guys see the next stream or video, whichever one comes first. Probably stream. But we'll hopefully have it functioning pretty big. That way we can work on other things like the volcano. Pretty big deal to get the volcano going. Can we delay the ads, please? And thank you. Please. Please load. It. Dang it. I just wanted to snooze the ads, man. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, I owe you guys a little bit of time then. That's fine. I've not checked my Twitch in a while. How have you been? I've been pretty good. I've had some rough spots, but you know, I always get back up. So, we're hanging out on my Forever World today. Nothing insane, but you know, we're just trying to get back in the swing of things. Really, I've been really struggling to get anything done. And that goes for a lot of aspects in my life. But we're slowly getting back into gear. And I'm loving it. Let's go drop off some potatoes to these guys. And we need to build a potato farm. Like a really big potato farm. Do, do, do. Okay. Up, up, up. And then I don't have netherrack. Okay. It'll only get me one, but, you know, at least one baby. It gets the job started. These. And you just sled the taters over, dude. Come on. Hey, that worked. Okay. Good. We had a little bit of issues with the villager farm earlier because they changed how big babies are. So you use a shelf block now there, and then you use a trapdoor there to keep the adults in place, but it lets the babies slip through. It's a pretty decent way of navigating that. Hey Rocky, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Sorry about the ads earlier. Where's my cat? I got a cat and I don't... There you are. Jelly. All right. And then I want to go ahead. I don't have my shears. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Let's take these guys down. We'll take them down to the house. And we should be good. Ouch. I'm being, like, really reckless today. 1 year, 1 month, and 9 days. G flippin' G, dude. What the heck? How has it been that long? You know what? Actually, I kind of do remember one of the first streams you were here. It may have been the first. I don't know. We were running around on King SMP Season 3, and I was building that big tree, or I was supposed to be. And I think I was talking about revenge. I don't remember if that's exactly the topic, but it came up that stream, and I talked about one guy who I was really, really mad at, and how even though I'd probably be in the right, objectively so, if I did retaliate, it was for the best that, I didn't, and, it was all that stuff. I think that was some of the topic. We get into some really fun topics in our streams. Where's the dog? Where's my puppy? Come on. Come on inside. Daddy Pickle, welcome on in. What's on the Minecraft agenda? We are currently just building a iron golem farm. We're actually going to need to start planting some potatoes here in a minute. But we built an iron golem farm up there. Well, I can show you. Right there. And it's working pretty good now. We've got a villager breeder right there, so we've gotten a lot of villager stuff done. Mostly just trying to have a good time hanging out with everybody. It's usually the bigger, more important thing for me anyway. I remember the trees. Oh, man. We built a lot of trees on that world. The big trees, and then we had the little spruce trees all along the mountainside, too. Those took so long. It was crazy stuff. Lamb with 4 years, 8 months, and 17 days. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I kind of remember the first stream you probably were here for. I called you Lambridge. Pretty sure. That might have been... That might have been my 12-hour stream, my very first, and I think only... No, my very first. I've done 2 12-hour streams now, but way at the beginning, during King SMP Season 1, I did a 12-hour stream, and Commander Hawk raided me. And I think you popped in with that. I think. Some of the things I remember astound even me. Some of it I probably am completely misremembering. Put that away. Is that going to be a spacecraft, a big outline thing? This is going to be a volcano. So, we just need a lot of materials I don't have yet. So that's what all the farms are for. We're getting the farms built so that we can build more farms, so that we can get the materials to start building this. We need a lot of basalt, black stone, mostly nether materials for the early layers, actually. So that's kind of the deal on that one. We have enough room now to go get the rest of our stuff, so let's go up the mountainside. Dude, I should really turn on notifications. I missed these. I appreciate that. You don't have to, though. If you're busy, please, take care of yourselves. That's important. I do sometimes stream on YouTube, too. I don't know if I'll be going back to that yet. I've had a lot of time to think. I don't know. I might try, another month or 2 without YouTube streams and just see what happens. Because the videos, I feel like, are getting a little bit of punishment from YouTube. Because the streams don't perform as well. And the reason streams don't perform as well is just because people don't watch streams as much as they watch videos or shorts or other things of that nature. Um, so I'm debating possibly maybe taking away the YouTube side of streams just for a short time period. But I haven't decided firmly on that yet. You're not alone. That many have called me Bridge. Oh, I believe it. Once I saw it, I realized, and I quickly was able to correct course on it, but it took me a minute because I had no clue that I was off. So this is pretty fast. I do like this farm. People have less of an attention span than a flea these days. Oh, absolutely. I make it a point to not use really any social media outside of, like, you know, some people argue YouTube is a social media. I can see their point on some of it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it that, but I don't use like Facebook or Instagram or really even Twitter. Like I get on there for a few minutes just to see what's going on and then I get off. I don't post on there. I don't really scroll. I have apps to stop me from scrolling because I know once I start, I don't stop. So I've got a lot of uh, content blockers basically to just stop me from losing control of myself because I know how I am. So I do what I can to stop that. And honestly, I feel pretty good about myself. I feel like I can pay attention to things pretty good. Um, I don't really even get frustrated when an advertisement pops up because, and like this isn't an insult. I know ads are annoying. They're very annoying, especially here on Twitch. But you know, I don't mind sitting there waiting as much as I used to because back then it was kind of like annoying because it interrupted everything and it felt like it was taking forever. But, you know, 3 minutes is actually like not that long. Um, I don't mind it so much. That being said, like, obviously, if I could choose no ads, I would. Like, I'm not arguing in defense of ads before anybody's like, oh my goodness, King just wants my money. Like, no. I really wish we didn't have to do ads, but I don't want mid-rolls. Or I don't want pre-rolls, sorry. So we do mid-rolls. YouTube is more of a streaming service like Netflix or Disney. I tend to agree. YouTube, it does a lot of things. It's hard to characterize it as just one thing, but it very clearly does entertainment better than it does the other stuff. That's kind of the way I look at it. You know, it's a great educational platform. It's a great um it's a great way to keep up with people, but I don't see I mean, I wouldn't actually mind this a social media based around vlogging. So you take it, and I mean most social medias could be used this way, but you know, your friends just you know they video log. That's what vlog means. You know, vlog got like absolutely destroyed as a term and what it actually meant when big YouTube stars got on the scene because it wasn't just about what they did that day, it was about what they manufactured them to have that day. I miss when things were just more real. I'd kind of kill to have uh a social media where it and be real was kind of like this, but just where you video yourself and you say, "This is what I got up to today," and this is my thought on this thing almost having like no text, no images, but just video. I don't know if that would be interesting or not to people, but I'd kind of be interested in it only because it wouldn't be about finding uh influencers. It would be about watching your friends. Like, what are your friends actually up to? Not, and I mean, maybe there's room for influencers on there because you need to make money somehow. You need to keep people on the platform. You need to get people onto the platform. But the big thing, honestly, is I feel like social medias aren't really about keeping up with your friends anymore. They're about keeping up with the Joneses, and that's not what I'm into, you know? I care less what the rich guy from New York is saying about the issue in Texas. I don't know. I could really care less about that stuff. I care more about what my friends are up to, what they're saying, what they're doing. Not because I'm going to be jealous of it, but because I actually want to keep up with them, you know? In a world where people can live 2,000 miles away and still be friends, it'd be kind of nice to be able to keep up with them. And I'm sorry, I just have no willpower to get on Facebook because it's gross. I hate how predatory it is at times. And that's nothing against you guys. If you guys enjoy Facebook, that's okay. I'm not dissing it and saying that if you like it, you're a terrible person. It's just personal preference. I grew up on long form videos, so I balanced long videos and doom scrolling. Oh boy, don't I know it. I had really bad scrolling addiction when I first when it first started coming out. Like I prided myself on not scrolling ever. And then I was like, "Oh, I'll just scroll a little bit." And before I realized it, like genuinely, I thought I still wasn't scrolling. I had like 2 hours of screen time on Instagram, an hour on Facebook, 3 hours on YouTube, and it's like, dude, I don't got time for this. I had to cut it off. So I started on my phone, cut it all off there. And then I got on my computer and I started scrolling YouTube shorts here. So I had to start installing web blockers for that. So actually, my current YouTube system, I love it so much. I have a plugin, and what it does is it blocks the home feed and the shorts feed on YouTube. So when I go to youtube.com, it takes me to my subscriptions tab, and I watch people I'm subscribed to. Um, Occasionally I'll turn on my home feed because I want to see if there's a new creator I want to watch. But I've been able to actually see the people I actually care about, you know? Um, if it weren't for that, I would have had no clue that Mumbo Jumbo moved to France. But he did. Like, that's a crazy bit of news for people who may have not seen that. Yeah, Mumbo Jumbo moved to France. My favorite British mustached man is now a French mustached man. Oh, and he's engaged now too. Spoilers, I'm sorry, but that part wasn't really a part of the video. Like, he mentioned it briefly, but it wasn't the main focus. It's a really good video. I encourage you guys. If you guys like want to know more about Mumbo Jumbo, go watch his moving to France video. It was really cool. I just love Mumbo. He's a cool dude. Well, the French, you seem to have something against them. I'm not really all that buddy-buddy with the French, but I understand his reasonings to moving to France, and I kind of agree with it. For him, it was a perfect move. You know, he loves mountains. He moved to probably one of the best places to have mountains in Europe. So I fully understand Mumbo Jumbo in that case. Apparently it's a lovely town that he's into. I don't know. I stopped watching Hermitcraft after Iskall was kicked. That's fair. I don't really watch a ton of Hermitcraft. I still watch Grian and Mumbo occasionally. I watch Scar sometimes. I still like Hermitcraft. I haven't made time for it. So still to this day, I'm the exception. Yeah, you are, I guess. I'm scared to check my screen time. Uh, I really do need to get back into watching some Hermitcraft. Um, I like it, and I want to actually watch one season all the way through again. I haven't done that since season 5. It was my first season, and I watched Hermitcraft season 5 all the way through on like 4 or 5 different points of views. And then I got through most of season 6, but then I got a job, and then I got through part of season 7, and then I started season 8, and then I don't even think I started season 9, to be entirely honest. I am looking for a raid target, so just bear with me here. I appreciate you guys for watching the stream today. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad to be back. We'll be back again on Thursday, if all goes to plan. We may be changing up the stream schedule. Have you ever watched Evo? Oh my goodness, Evo. That was a great series. Loved Evo. Was one of my favorites, actually. I would not mind Evo actually returning, MS Tortoise. I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of disappeared, didn't he? Quickly. Gonna be redoing the stream schedule probably at some point. It's still gonna be 3 streams a week, but it may be scooched over a little bit because of some stuff and things, but we'll have to wait and see. It may only be 2 streams a week. I haven't decided exactly, but I'm developing a video game. For those of you who don't know, I'm not gonna get like into huge self promo on it, but if you guys wanted to, you can join the Discord for that and keep up with game development there. It's really cool. I've been working on it for a while now. I'm still working on it, but I need more time to work on that and on videos, which if you guys want pings for that, I'm getting in a self promo mood. You can join the Discord. It pings you for streams and videos, and we just talk there sometimes. So if you guys would be interested in either of those things, please feel free to join them. I'm gonna catch you guys another time. We're gonna go ahead and raid a channel. We're gonna raid the Plague Pals. They're a really cool group of streamers, and they are currently playing one of my favorite games of all time, Star Wars: The Old Republic. They are also like a charity channel, so I think right now they're raising money for Extra Life, which for those of you who are following King Alfie, you'll be very familiar with it, but it's like a children's miracle network charity organization about making kids comfortable and helping pay for treatments and all that sorts of stuff. They do a lot of things. But they're a charity channel for that, so they don't make a ton of money on it, but when they do, that's where it goes. So hop in ready to get some free channel points, meet a cool streamer along the way, and I will see you guys again on Thursday. What are those prosthetic hands? It's art. Good night, everybody.